Hey, have you read the new Wilbur Browning book?
I don't think so. What's it about?
It's like Jurassic Park, but for the Cambrian period instead of the Jurassic period.
I don't know. Sounds kind of intense.
It's not really that intense.
Well, I've been on a bit of a fiction detox recently, so I don't think I should be reading about questionably ethical scientists or large ocean predators.
What do you mean fiction detox?
I'm only reading cozy fiction for now. Like cozy fantasy, cozy mystery.
That's a thing?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a rejection of postmodernist nihilism. Nowadays, we've got Game of Thrones and cyberpunk and all this grimdark stuff, and it's like nobody wants to read that anymore. We're in the postmodernist age right now. We've moved on beyond all that. Nowadays, we just want croissants and coffee shops and wholesome stuff.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Cozy fantasy was the subgenre that got everything started, but nowadays there's cozy everything. Cozy space opera, cozy thriller, cozy cosmic horror.
Cozy cosmic horror?
Yeah, it's like if Cthulhu and Nyarlathotep open a non-Euclidean coffee shop that you can only visit in your sleep.
I feel like it's not really horror at that point.
And then, of course, there's cozy comedy and cozy tragedy.
How can tragedy be cozy?
Dude, you are way overthinking this. The only thing you have to do to make a cozy version of a genre is to bring over well-known character archetypes from that genre into your own story and then have them open a coffee shop. So instead of Oedipus the king, you get Oedipus the baker. And instead of trying to run a city during a plague, he's trying to run a bakery during the COVID-19 pandemic.
But he's still sleeping with his mom?
Yeah.
I feel like that's worse somehow.
Again, you are way overthinking this. The whole point of a cozy version of a genre is to celebrate the aesthetics of a given genre without having to grapple with any of the questions it raises. Cyberpunk on its own is super depressing, but cozy cyberpunk? Just throw some cyborgs into a coffee shop and call it a day.
What's the point of that?
It's for when you want to do a fiction detox, Derek. Sometimes I don't want to think about where consciousness comes from, or if moral relativism is true or not, or if the color green really exists. Sometimes I just want cinnamon scones and pumpkin spice lattes.
But aren't you missing out on a ton of great books if this is all you read?
Oh no, they've got that covered. They've already made cozy versions of a ton of famous books.
Cozy versions?
Yeah, Pride, Prejudice, and Lattes, The Scarlet Sweater, The Cask of a Macchiato.
What?
A Tale of Two Cafes, Jane Brewer, War and Beans, A Caffeine Carol, A Portrait of the Latte Artist as a Young Barista.
But those would all just be completely different books.
Look, horror fans got away with Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, so I don't want to hear a word about how cozy classics are disrespectful. If it's in the public domain, we can do what we want with it.
Who's even reading all this?
I am. Now, if you'll excuse me, I want to get back to reading Cozy Finnegan's Wake.
There's no way that's real.
It totally is. I'll be honest, I still have no idea what's happening, though.